Jack, we're back. It's the Christmas special.
It is. It's the Christmas special.
We did the Patreon yesterday. Please join the Patreon.
The Patreon Christmas special.
It wasn't much of a Christmas special, but we did stuff. This
we
is
did.
the normal Christmas special.
Yes.
Have you been tuning your dinners?
Have I been tuning my dinners? I've been tuning my dinners into the correct frequency, which is the 4-inch tuning fork that I keep in my inside breast pocket.
Yep.
And it's important to give it a good ding over your sweet potatoes, more so than your regular potatoes, because you need to be able to keep them calm and relaxed. It's because after they've been put onto what I can only imagine is a conveyor belt, after they've been pulled out the ground by a guy that, in his first day of his job, puts his front right arm up like he's Zeke hailing, but actually what he's doing is emulating Superman. And then quickly becomes bored of that as he's lying down staring at the soil for 9 hours a day, pulling potatoes out the floor, giving these potatoes maybe the worst experience of their lives so far.
Until then, they've had a very good time.
Yeah.
They've just got to lie about
pig in shit. Yeah.
Yeah, carry on.
Well, they live the life of a potato.
Yes.
Like you say, they lounge around, they lie around. It's where we get the expression couch potato from.
They are essentially all sat
very
in couches of mud constantly, all of the time.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you're on the right side of biotuning, because as we've recently discovered, i.e. 5
20
to 10
minutes.
Extensive
That's
research.
how fresh this episode's
This
coming,
is
guys.
fucking, yeah, man. This is hot off the press. According to Eileen Day McCusick, who is a health researcher, inventor, speaker, educator, creator of biofield tuning, author of Tuning the Human Biofield.
Biofield tuning. She's made it up. That's what that means, isn't it?
It means she's at least made a business out of it. She does, for people that fucking have no idea what we're talking about. Imagine Reiki, which is just using your hands without touching people to cure people. And saying, can you feel the energy? And you go,
Can you feel me now?
well, I don't want to feel like a dickhead, so I'm going to say yes.
You've gone to a lot of effort to decorate the room. Yeah, I can feel it. Yeah, I don't want to hurt your feelings. Because they're all the sort of people that wouldn't want to hurt someone's feelings who go to that. We're not going to that.
I'd love to take
I mean?
someone in who was like stage 4, but like had a good sense of humour.
I thought you meant like stage 4 autism.
Stage 4 cancer, but had a good sense of humour. And we were like, hey, do you reckon you can fucking sort this out? Like,
I mean, it's terrible. The doctors have said they can just cut them off, but I'm not having that. I want to keep them to the very end, even if that is sooner than it should be.
Sort me out.
But I've heard you're the guy. Yeah. I used to sell good luck on eBay. Have I ever told you this before?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Of course you did, Jack.
I did. I used to sell good luck on eBay. I would charge 55 pence. Buy it now. And there was a picture of me in my butcher's smock and apron going a big thumbs up on the picture.
That's a very visual bit.
Well, that's why I described it.
Yeah,
Big cheesy grin. I don't smile very often, so it does look weird even to people that don't know me, because you can see my face is making creases that shouldn't be there. I'm
New
normally
ones,
like a frowner. Yeah, very much a frowner. But a big cheesy grin, thumbs up, one thumb up. And then in the description it said something like, I'll take a 5 pence piece and chuck it in the river and wish for your good fortune. Or, if you let me know, a friend's good fortune.
Did you chuck the 5 pieces in the river?
Yeah,
Good
of
lad.
course, yeah.
Good
yeah,
lad.
yeah.
I had
I'm
a
not
feeling.
a cunt, innit?
Yeah, I had a feeling you would stick to that bit.
That's why I charged 55p.
Aye.
They pay for the 5p. They're paying me 50p to do it.
How much did you make off this venture?
Minus the 5p, about 50p.
No, but what you only did this? What, this only someone bought this once?
Yeah, I think so. I think I only sold the one.
Nice.
But though, I tell you what did sell quite well. Invisible push bikes and invisible musical instruments. They flew out, mate.
Well, I'm glad you brought us back to musical instruments, because that brings us back to this tuning woman, who she's been tuning her dinners. She takes a tuning fork, and obviously her research and her business is usually doing this on people to sort them out. She can probably fix anything. She probably just goes ding, and then That's it. You're cured of whatever. Aneurysm, gone. Schizophrenia, gone. Ebola, gone. Any of that.
I would say
Ginger,
schizophrenia is
gone.
probably strengthened, but it might work for the rest.
It might set off the schizophrenia.
Yeah. Because if you're like, I'm going to hit you with this tuning fork and you're going to feel tons better.
No, even better. I'm not going to hit you with this tuning fork and you're going to feel tons better. You'd be like, whoa, well, what's the invisible force field around the fucking tuning fork? That's bio-tuning. But anyway, she has expanded her empire. She's gone off on a tangent. She's diversified her portfolio. And she's now started tuning her dinner. In the run-up to Christmas, she's carried out some really fucking important experiments. Because I hadn't thought about this. I've watched so many videos. I've watched like Fallow's videos on how to get the best roast potatoes. I've watched loads of videos on how I'm going to do my meat. I've watched like gravy making videos. What I hadn't considered,
Which again sounds like porn.
No one at any point had told me to consider tuning my fucking food first. Now, she said, after carrying out this extensive research, that apparently vegetables go through more trauma than meat. She was like, possibly, pretty much
meat
like what
can
you...
express it.
Yeah.
Can't it?
Meat can also... yeah.
If a pig's having a bad time, it can... whereas a potato... It's all eyes, isn't it? There's no mouths on a potato.
No mouth. It's speak no evil on a potato.
Yeah.
Perfect victim.
Yeah.
So what you could say really is like vegans are the
root of all evil.
Yeah, she's essentially saying root would be a nice vegetable related connotation. I like that. I like that a lot. Smooth. Yeah, they're more evil. Surely, because they're pulling up loads of these. Imagine every pea has to go through pain.
Especially when you're like ripping it out of its house.
What I like is, like, I don't want to use the term because that's fucking so overused and it's used by dickheads, but like, woke. Yeah. Woke science has gone like that
started
far.
To eat itself.
Yeah, that far round that now they're literally making the joke of, vegans killing vegetables, that's going to hurt them more, by Chip saying that herb therapy works on beans. Well, she's doing it on fucking green beans as well, or runner beans.
That's known as the horseshoe.
Don't mention that. So I'm going to be doing Reiki on me fucking Christmas dinner.
Do you reckon it's important to do it before or after you carve the turkey?
Well, she was doing it to the raw meat.
To the raw meat.
Before she started cooking, she wanted to put it through therapy before it could like go on into its next life. Well, that's not what she says, I imagine.
Before it goes in the oven.
Yeah.
So this thing can take on energy and intention long after death, and then you're gonna clear it and be like, you're good, clean slate.
It's gonna soften the meat, innit?
And now you're going in the oven at 140 degrees for 6 hours. And you're gonna feel every minute of it. Yeah, but your mum and dad have no teeth, so you're gonna feel every minute of this, and then you're gonna be sucked off of a spoon by me nan. But that's okay because I've gone like a cartoon spring over you for a little while.
What I imagine she's suggesting is it softens the meat first, so then once you're cooking like better quality meat.
Emotionally tenderizing it.
Yes.
Like
removing the tension because apparently
like bullying your missus before you punch her.
Well, if you stress an animal out before you kill it, it can make the meat, well, people say it can make the meat like tense, like it make it tight, makes it not as nice.
I think that's probably a lie, and that was probably something brought around by the managers of slaughterhouses, because maybe what they used to do was stress the animals out on purpose as a job and pay them to do it, and they were like, wonder if we can do this without doing any of this. Do we really need to kick them and scare them first?
I imagine loads of people still do that in slaughterhouses.
No, I imagine most of the people that work in them are fully rounded individuals.
Yeah.
They love animals, they just weren't smart enough to be a vet.
Yep. That's it.
I got told that did you have to do like a psychological profile and examination at college to tell you what career you'll probably have?
We've done we've done similar things. Yeah.
Because I was told in that I would either be a gamekeeper or a head slaughterman of an abattoir.
Cool. Both
Yeah.
in the sort of similar sort of. You'd be dealing with animals.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
wanted to be a vet back then. I just had no idea that you had to do certain things for that at college to get into it at uni. I didn't know that.
Mine always said I was going to work in forensics.
Really?
Wrong side.
Analytical. Yeah.
Fuck that up. I just think we could take something from this, and we need to be performing more alternative medicine on our food.
Rather than genetically modifying them all.
Maybe that's the cure.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the
What
way to
else could
take
we
down
do?
Monsanto. Is we set this lassie off with a shitload of forks. She just goes around the crops. And then all
What
this
about a
fucking
bit of-
mad genetically modified corn that's got like 16 cobs in the fucking M16
On
built
each cob.
in a dick. She manages to fucking sort all them out.
That'd be amazing if that's what works. What about EDMR? EDMR for carrots.
Electronic dance music.
No.
Retardation.
Oh, EMDR then.
What the
The
fuck's
one
it?
where they make the eyeballs flicker by watching a red LED bounce back and forth and then try to make you think you've not gone mental through PTSD.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it's a real therapy.
What do you know
can
what
do
it's
it through
actually
rhythmic
called?
movements. It'll be EMDR then, if that's what it's called.
but
I don't
you
know what
know
it
what-
actually stands for.
Electromagnetic.
Distribution, resonance.
I don't think it's got any of those. I don't think that.
No.
So what's it
Oh.
supposed to do, and how is it supposed to do it, Jack?
It's supposed
landed
to
us
help
in
you.
this.
It's supposed to help you recategorize the trauma in your brain as a proper memory, rather than something you see constantly in that dark bit above your eyes and your forehead.
Oh, it's supposed to help you take it off the shelf.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
put it in the
back
cupboard.
in the cupboard. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Oh
But
shit! I've got loads on the shelf.
yeah.
Because my shelf is like, sometimes I have to like pick stuff. It's fallen off. And
Add a new
it's
shelf.
landed under the bottom eyelid, and I have to pick it up and then put it back on the top shelf again.
Not quite now. We've
Yeah,
not
yeah.
got the
Whoa!
time for this.
We're not ready. We're not ready for you right now.
What about then? Could you What about massage? Where's the line? Because I think it's the Japanese already massage their cows before they kill them or after they kill them.
Yeah,
Don't
like
they?
Kobe
Wagyu
and
beef
Wagyu
and
beef.
that.
They have
Yeah.
they play it calming music. They live literally the most stress-free lifestyle you could ever imagine.
The Welsh give the sheep an orgasm beforehand.
Yeah, that's very true. It's
Right, so
again,
it's
that's why Welsh
things
lamb's
are
the
already
best.
being done. Yeah,
That's why
yeah,
Welsh
exactly.
lamb is the best.
Yeah, New Zealand don't touch it.
No,
It's they're-
always a tougher cut.
yeah, tenser,
Mm.
more stress in their lives.
Well, that
They're
says.
thinking, will they, won't they, will they, won't they? Whereas the Welsh know they will.
So what is Spain doing? Because they've got the best pigs.
I reckon they serenade 'em.
You reckon this?
It's very Spanish to do, isn't it? Serenade a pig.
Yeah, doing flamenco with it. Is flamenco
Mm.
Spanish? Samba flamenco.
Sounds Spanish enough.
doesn't it?
It's Spanish enough for me.
I'll do.
I'm not the best at judging what's okay about saying about other people. Flamenco is Spanish enough for me.
A pig doing the flamenco sounds like it's a humorous an image without even knowing whether the flamenco is from Spain or knowing what dance the flamenco is. You know it sounds a little bit exotic, so you know it's a little bit faster than your normal little step. There's going to be some hip thrusting in it. Maybe you fall, you drop the girl backwards at one point, you catch her, and you pirouette her back up. I don't know, some shit like that. But you
Tight
imagine
black
that with
blazer.
a pig.
Yeah, tight black blazer, fluffy white cravat.
Yes.
And he's got a rose in his mouth, big head on one end, loads of thorns in his teeth. Mouth's just starting to bleed. He's regretting it. But he goes and taps this pig on the shoulder and lays out his hand. And the pig looks at him, eyes glistening like a cow's sexy eyes. And then it just puts its little hoof in his hand and he spins it round and then pulls it by the tail.
Nice.
That's
beautiful.
where he puts his other hand. Like, that's why they've got the curled tail, so you can fit your fingers in each curl of the tail, just to support it, because they're not made to stand upright, Jimmy. A pig, a pot-bellied pig's not meant to stand on its hind legs.
It's a difficult.
You have to support it. They're a hefty animal as well. So this guy has been wanking with his left arm for the past 40 years. And he's got all that extra strength in his bicep from that, so he can hold the weight of the saddleback pig. And he can slowly, if he chooses to, slowly just caress it at the side of the head and kiss its neck. To which the pig just gets quite upset. And then he's like, oh, you know what we'll do? We'll just dance the flamenco. And then a little guy comes out, and he's got a couple of like ducks in a basket on his chest, and it's strapped to him. And he's got them little symbols, on his fingers and thumbs.
They've got to play castanets.
He's got castanets, and then he gets the ducks out, and he's put one on each of the ducks' feet, and he's got a big hot metal floor for the ducks to stand on, and he chucks them down, and these ducks start panicking like fuck. Give it a... And he's like that, clicking away, because he's not Spanish. And then the
your clicks didn't pick up on the mic there, so there was just silence and you moving your head, which no one else is going to understand. But please do continue.
And then basically him and the pig go off into the night, but little does the pig know, at the bottom of this lovely archway that's all fairy lights and candles and rose petals on the ground, which the pig is scoffing on its way there.
All the way, yeah.
Abattoir doors. It gets through the doors. The guy takes the rose out, shoves it up the pig's arse. The pig gets dragged off, bolt through its head. It's dead. But it was happy. And it got to know love for the first time in its life. But it wasn't real love though, Jimmy. Because the flamenco dancer, he's just on shift. And he's got to move back on now to another one.
His official role, which he got when he did his little analysis at college, was pig seducer.
Swine swooner.
Swine swooner of the San Sebastian abattoir. Pedro the swine swooner from the fucking San Sebastian abattoir.
And that guy with the ducks don't even work there.
No, he's on a visit.
Yeah, he's just like, he was already sort of doing it in the area. He's like their what was it? Fucking like, was it Clyde Baptiste? You know, like the fucking one of the entertainers of the local club. And as this abattoir started to take off, they were like, oh, we used to have a guy come in and force parrots, like tiny little parrots, to ride bicycles on the bar, but unfortunately, like, we can't do that anymore because no one's interested in it, and no one wants to come in here once they find out what we're doing to the pigs. They love watching it, but then when they find out, they're like, oh, you know, and they look down at the sausages and they're like, oh, I don't know about this. So they're like, oh, less entertainment, not the entertainment route, purely just for the sake of the little piggy's happiness.
So I reckon we've solved that. That's the root of Iberico ham. That's where It's where Iberico ham comes from. Being serenaded with the flamenco in the mountains of San Sebastian, which I don't know if that's even in Spain. I'm not sure if it's a mountainous region.
Is that not an actor?
But in my head, the
San Sebastian, is that not an actor? Just the name of an actor?
It's also a place.
Is it?
It's 100% a place.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue over that. You know, is he the idea though that you've fucking serenading it and not a song was sang. It's all done in the mind.
It's done with the mind and the eyes.
Yeah. That's the best way to seduce a pig. I think I may have said this before, but like, pigs are supposed to be quite vicious if you try and get in the face. So I've always liked the idea that you've got to light that up its nipples to calm it down before you kiss a pig.
You've got to work the way up. You've got to do the opposite of what you've got to do to a lady, which is like you make your way down. With a pig, you've got to work your way up. You start at the knees.
You start about the middle. You don't just jump straight in at the pig's vagina. That's ridiculous. It'll fucking have you. You got to go for the teats.
That's the voice of a man who's tried.
The pig needs a mouth milking first.
Yeah,
that's what it requires.
It's still a lady.
Yeah, yeah.
And ladies
yeah.
love the flamenco.
Ladies love a mouth milking too. So I've heard.
But
when you bring it up with them,
I was also reading on here, on the old interwebs before. There's no segue to this. It's just the only other point I was sort of going to touch on. There's like MMA fans comparing the amount of money John Jones, who's a UFC fighter, has made in like the last year, or maybe even his entire career fight wise, versus like an OnlyFans model that's made this year. It was like 6 million for John Jones and like 16 million for her. It's like, but like you only have to spend like, you only have to fight one person if you go in the UFC, and say I fought John Jones for 6 million. I only have to get hit once. Like, it puts me down. I'm out, but I'm coming away with 6 million.
There's a lot of work going into that beforehand.
Yeah.
You don't just go. No one goes up to. If someone came up to a stranger on the street, right, and said to them, "Would you step in the ring with this well-renowned UFC fighter?" And you're going to have your head caved in. Probably end up coming out of this learning how to read again. Now, you didn't have a learning disability going into this, but you're going to find remembering stuff a little bit tricky. They wouldn't happen. No one would pay to watch that. They wouldn't pay 12 million at least to watch that.
But I figure only having to take like shots from one person at a time, I'd much rather take 6 million for that instead of taking literal loads from multiple people at a time.
No, because the women enjoy it. That's why they do it, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Women do porn because they like it. It's fun for them.
All of them, yeah.
That's why they're always looking down the camera, and not at the guy.
Yeah.
Because they want you to know, I'm fucking loving this.
There's a certain set of eyes that a lot of them share. They're not the alive looking.
Stare, it's called, isn't it?
Yeah, they're not the alive looking eyes.
No, but it's like the eyes of an autist. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're not quite. They're looking towards you. They're kind of looking at you. It's supposed to be eye contact, but there's nothing there behind it.
Yeah, I suppose so. I'd still rather spend up to 15 minutes, although it'll be under 1 minute, with John Jones in the cage than spend up to a good few hours with John Jones, and John Jones. And I've got no defence for any of them. And there's no referee.
Confused. I don't understand this allegory anymore.
I'm insinuating I'm getting fucked by 5 blokes instead of just one, whereas I'm only getting fucked by one in a cage.
Right. Well, she doesn't always have to be getting shagged by 5. You know, it could be one after the other, like them ones that have been doing 100 and 1,000 in a day.
The 1,000 lady.
That's odd to me. That on both sides.
Imagine being
odd.
like.
I can, because
not even
like after the 4th one, you'd be like, the novelty's worn off. This was mint. This was great, especially if like she's picked them out in order first and gone, well, me fanny's going to be numb after the 4th regardless. 20 minutes in, 25 minutes in, as a woman, there's nothing in this for me anymore. So I'll have him, and the one where it swings down past his knees. Yous come in first. The rest of yous fight amongst yourselves. Do you know what I mean? And then it's fucking like, what's in it then for anyone apart from being able to say I was in it in every way, shape and form, ironically.
Yeah. Well, I suppose if you're going to be like, I took part, you'd either want to be, obviously, first one, fantastic. That's one for the record books. Your name's in there. First 10, again.
No, I reckon some people would really want to be the last.
Well, wait.
Fighting for the last position.
Because this is it. You've got the first, say, 100. You could say, right, I was in the first 100. The last 100, you could say, yeah, I was in the home stretch. But imagine you were like 750. And you're just in a really horrible spot.
Please put number 612. Please make their way to the master bedroom.
Yeah. Like, nothing much is... Like, you're not at a good point. No one's got, like... You know when you're doing something that's like arduous, you know when you're grinding a game or something like that, and you're getting like, right, I've just smashed the first 1,000, get in. Right, I've just got like fucking the first 1,000,000, get in. And that's sound, but then you're like...
Yes, I've got to first prestige. Oh, I'm second prestige and it's only been out a week. And then I'm 8th prestige. It's Christmas.
I've still got a while to go.
Won't talk to me.
Yeah, loads of people are 10 though already. And, it's not actually cool if I do it now. Yeah. So if I get there, it only just shows I am a bit of a geek, but I'm not a good geek because I haven't smashed it already.
Yeah, I've just been playing it a lot rather than well.
I would hate to be in that range. All the energy in the room's probably gone.
I'd love to have been in the building though. And just imagine just me getting about with a little microphone, interviewing the people in the queue. What do you reckon to him then? Hey, he's ahead of you. Jealous? Hey, what do you reckon? Do you reckon he's going to put on a better show than you? Are you arsed? Like, I would have loved that, mate, just to go in there and interview them and chat to them.
Who have you told about this?
Even just to have cameras and microphones in the corridors as a way of some form of experiment, just to see, what do they talk about? Are they just talking about fucking banal things like fucking football and shit like that? And then, like, these are just people who are empty in the brain.
Yes.
And then, you know, I personally, I prefer Saifu over PG. And you're like, oh, do you? I've never met anyone with a preference. You know, no, I think about it though. I don't really drink a lot of tea. Just all that sort of stuff, and you're thinking, wow, these people have driven 200 miles for this.
For 30 seconds of time.
But with the queue, right? Another thing with the queue is everyone just taking up a position in the house, and they've got their number, and the producer's just walking around going 54. 54, like that, and they're getting them ready at the door? Or is the queue literally from the door snaking all around the house, around all these other rooms, just like snaking queues, like, and they're all like standing on cupboards, standing on beds, like 1, 2, 3 of them are sat in the bath, and then the queue moves forward, and the one at the front of the bath gets out and stands on the toilet, and then someone else gets in the back of the bath with the other 2 and they scoot forward. Is it all doing it like that, or are they just all sat about the house waiting?
Well, there was 1,000 of them.
Which is a lot of people to have an house. That can't be safe.
I don't know if it was a house. I imagine it was done in some sort of... I mean, you're not going to do that in your family home.
I would hope not.
I would really...
Invite all these gentlemen to your home.
You can't... It has to have been done on neutral ground, surely. You can't commit an act
Switzerland.
Like that. Yeah. It's the only place you can do it. You can only...
Yeah,
you can't
you can kill yourself afterwards.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Like, if something goes wrong, they could just blow up all the bridges like they rigged in World War II, and then no one could escape.
Yeah.
And that might have been the plot. It might have been to try and get 1,000 of the fucking just weirdest creeps in one spot at once. And just go, right, we've taken all of your hard drives. We don't know what we're gonna uncover, but it's gonna be fucking grim.
We've gone through 300 people, and so far we found 40 manifestos. I like the idea that it was like a geneticist, but a very stupid one's idea. And he's like, look, there's a population decline. Not enough people are breeding. Not enough people are having sex. What we need is 1,000 men and a woman, and we'll sort this out. That'll get these numbers up.
Yeah.
And his little intern is stood there watching him going, I don't think that's right.
I'm not going to say anything. I've only been in the job for 3 months.
He's been calling me Beaker since I started, so he's never going to listen to a word I say.
Nah.
I just think you've got this the wrong way round. I really do.
Hey, it's above my pay grade. I'm sure nothing can come of this.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I tell you what, good on her.
Yeah.
Everyone likes someone who puts up numbers in whatever they do, whether it's whatever
and make
hobby
your money. Make your money.
Make your money.
And for those of you listening, if you would like to join my OnlyFans, there is a little discount on there at the minute for you.
How dare
Christmas
you
bonus.
Advertise your fucking
filth.
The weirdest.
It's not even filth.
It's just the fucking weirdest excuse for an OnlyFans account.
I can imagine. It's not what they wanted on there. They were like, we don't want porn on here. Then I made my account, couple months down the line. We want porn on here. We open the doors to artists and lunatics with
Pandora's box
and
has been
weirdos.
fucking bust wide open, and this daft cunt's rolled in. Do you make a decent amount of it?
It's okay. It's nowhere near as much as if I was a woman. It's
Mate,
not. They have an
fighting that good
advantage
fight.
over you there. Yeah. I'm doing my little bit for male equality. That's what it is. For it's not misandry, is it? I don't hate men. It's not that. I don't know what the term is for it, but yeah, I do my little bit for the men that like to look at other men, stand around and talk about dead rats. If that's you, dear listener, then may I interest you in it?
Stay the fuck away from me. It's like, just in
And if
general,
you'd like to support the show, patreon.com/truthseeking.
do that rather than the other thing. But I don't know if we've got any fucking conspiracy. We talked about Luigi on the other one.
Yeah,
Luigi's
you can
the
have Luigi there. Well, what about something I've had on the shelf for a little while?
Fucking let's go.
The Puckwudgies. Puckwudgies are back. Now, I had to learn what Puckwudgies were to learn that they were back. But apparently there's been a rise in Puckwudgie sightings.
And fucking tell me.
I am trying to find my notes as we speak. Just a
And
little
then
bit
when
of,
you're doing it, tell me whilst talking
Puckwudgies.
into the microphone rather than round the side of it.
It's
Like
because
you're
I'm trying to
fucking
read.
Like you're trying
The
to
microphone obscures
matrix the
3/4
fucking
of
mic.
the page. So, a Puckwudgie is like a goblin-like 2 to 3 foot tall creature. And it's got the hair... Right, so basically, right, how big would you say a porcupine was? Porcupine, on average, about 2 foot, innit?
Yeah, 1.5 feet, 2 foot.
Yeah, so a Puckwudgie has the hair of a porcupine. The
annoying.
habitat of a porcupine. And has the size, is around about the size of your average porcupine. And but the last one was, I say there's been a recent spate of sightings. The most recent one I could find was March the 1st, 2023, and at approximately 5 o'clock in the morning. So we've got a time. We've even got the place it happened, mate.
Yeah.
I've got proper notes on
You've
this.
got the
Norwell
fucking facts
in
on it.
Massachusetts. Yeah.
Now, can you answer me this?
Riddle me this.
Is Massachusetts known for having porcupines?
I would hazard a guess at saying yes, but it's also quite a popular hotspot for a goblin-like creature called a Puckwudgie.
Okay.
Which
right,
is very
sound.
much the focus of this research.
Okay.
I didn't really think to look into porcupine dispersal in Northern America, but maybe for another time, another episode, maybe we'll look into.
Maybe we'll do. That's the
where's
next
the
episode.
porcupine.
We'll
That's
spend an
Jimmy's
hour.
special on Patreon. He's going to read you a load of facts about porcupines. And then be like, go on.
I was good. No, I'm not going to tell them what I'm doing.
Well, this is the place to advertise it. It was pointless advertising it to the people that were already on Patreon, wasn't it? Like, what the fuck was the point in that? Join the Patreon. Jimmy's going to do some solo shows.
You make a very good fucking point.
Yeah. I'm the one making sense, guys. I'm here talking about my stuff. Like, I get to speak about my stuff, and we've all just heard him say you make a very good point. So if someone could edit that into a nice little animation, and so or a sound bite and send it in, so whenever I'm saying something and he's just frowning at the camera, I can just play, you made a very good point.
I'm just gonna we're gonna have little discussions on what's gonna be big in 2025 because you're not gonna be about, and I've got fuck all to do. So I'm just gonna do some Mystic Meg shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking tell everyone what's gonna be big in the next year, what's going up, what's going down.
Jimstradamus.
Aye, if you will.
Budge Nostradamus. There's got to be something there with Christmas, Nostradamus, and Jim. But we'll figure that out.
Yeah, thanks,
I've
mate.
just
You will come back to
the
that one.
steam of the show.
So you Puckwudgies.
Getting back into the Puckwudgies.
What did they do?
Well, they make dogs growl at them. So
Is
it
that
made
their
this person had
their
a
main
dog's-
aim?
Well, no, it does other stuff as well. But you've got to bear with me because I haven't read these notes for a few weeks. I'm learning this at the same rate you are at this point. I can just see what they look like in my head. I can see the web page I was reading, but all the words are a blur because it's been too long for my memory to work.
Yeah.
So I can see the adverts and the pictures and the colour of the text, but I'm having to read this.
Everything else is a blur. You're just trying to zoom in.
Yeah, trying to make it for. I'm hoping it's just going to twig, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, fucking puck woodgies. But so it made the dog growl. I remember that this woman was walking her friend's dog. It wasn't even her dog, and I think when I looked into
That's already
it, there
suspicious.
yeah, there was other accounts of that though. So when people seem to be walking other people's dogs, their dogs growl at something, and then these people see a puck woodgie in amongst the shrubs.
Strange.
This was a Labrador Retriever as well, so it's a retriever, so it's not naturally scared of things in bushes. It's made to pull things out of bushes.
It's its fucking job.
Yeah, it's bred for it. So it's nervous, and the reason why it's nervous is because there's a 2 to 3 foot goblin hiding in the trees, right? They're called a puckwudgie, and it crouches near the trees. It's got matted black fur, much like the lower half, if you like, of a porcupine. And then it's got glowing green eyes, which is where the porcupine similarities seem to end. Because there's not many creatures that are widely accepted to be alive that glow.
Very few. Especially above ground.
Even below ground.
Underwater, I'm saying on land.
Don't have eyes.
There's a lot of shit that glows underwater.
Yeah, bioluminescence.
And
Maybe
then you've
not
got
in
a
the
firefly.
eyes, yeah, again,
and that's it.
That's the body glowing, though, isn't it? Yeah. I imagine if your eyes are glowing, that's a detriment to the eye owner, the eye haver.
Yeah, like
they'd be like shining a torch from your own eyes,
and usually you see from taking the light in.
Yeah, so all you're seeing is blood vessels in your eyelids. If you have eyelids as a puckwudgie, we don't know. It's one of the few things we don't know about puckwudgies.
What benefit would they have to having glow-in-the-dark eyes?
So people can see them.
Why?
Easier to spot them, innit? Because they like to sort of like mess with people. One of the things they like to do is they like to shoot people with darts and try and lure them off cliffs.
Lure them off cliff? Now you're getting this.
Yeah.
Because I pictured suburban Massachusetts. Massachusetts. People walking just along the suburbs on a path. As a walkway, a fucking sidewalk. A sidewalk over here, which is obviously how everyone from Massachusetts
speaks. Yeah, that's why they all talk like that in every film you see.
Always. Every film.
In New York, Massachusetts.
Yep. They're walking the fucking hound along there. And I pictured... the
big pineapple.
What's it called?
The puckwudgie.
Yep. I pictured one of them coming out of like a bush between like two detached houses. Just coming out of the neighbour's, in between your bush and the neighbour's bush, wandering out of there. No cliffs in sight where I was.
No,
very much suburban.
Yeah.
So where's the what the fuck's with the cliffs?
I imagine it's like ravines or like a deep drop to a river. I don't know if Massachusetts is really like a coastal location. I don't think it is.
Suppose, yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense.
But that's what they like to do. They like to lure them over to the cliffs, and then I imagine while they're there, they're like, "Have you ever heard the song by the Streets, Edge of a Cliff?" And they're like, "Yeah." And they're like, "This isn't that. Do it. Do it now."
And then they just start.
Look, and then they disappear into a puff of porcupine quills, fly everywhere. They cover their eyes to shield themselves. Then they can't see the puckwudgie anymore. And then they see it down at the bottom of the cliff waving, beckoning them. Come on, it's all right. It's safe. Jump. They never watch him land. Once they've seen them jump off the cliff,
never.
I reckon they probably like, that'll do for me.
Job's done.
Yep.
See you later.
Clock out now. Early finish.
I know what happens here.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's guaranteed
it's always
at this
the same.
point. Yeah.
It's
Once you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Yeah. It's. I check it
like
every
the
now
idea
and then, but
that they get him to the edge of the cliff, and they're sort of got him boxed off, so they can't get obviously away from the edge, and he's just pinging single, obviously porcupine-sized needles, but not like hard, like just with a shit slingshot. So they're annoying, but they're not. You could walk past him. He's
he's got a
tiny.
blow dart.
Yeah, well, it's still but it's not powerful.
Yeah.
It's
No,
just
no.
pinging in you, and you're like, ow,
Like chewing
ow.
gum out of a Mackey's straw.
Yeah, he's like, right, jump, and you're like, like, no, I'm not gonna jump. This is annoying. This stings, but I'm not gonna. He's like, jump, jump, and you're like, mate, just stop it before I kick you. Jump.
Kick me now. Kick me. I'm right here on the edge. Kick me dead hard. Take a run and kick me.
And then you have like some sort of psychological break from being like, am I being outfoxed by a fucking porcupine here?
Is this talking porcupine having a go at me here?
Am I actually going to lose this fight to this little fucking mammal that's just spitting darts at me?
Have I gone mental?
No, it must be a puckwudgie. That's what it must be. That's how they come about.
2 weeks later, and we got another date for this, 13th of March, there's something outside this woman's house. Tapping on the walls of her house.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit, it knows Morse code.
The thing tapping, well, it could do. Or it might be trying to pretend it does. And every now and then just misspelling a word. You know what I mean?
That's
Slipping
mad.
in the odd slur, but it says it's accidental.
I don't know what's worse. Like, because you could almost say that, like, the CIA, because the CIA like done mad shit with animals. They set the cat up to be a fucking microphone. They turned that donkey into a fucking atom bomb once. You know, the usual
and
shit.
And didn't the OSS, didn't they put bombs in rats as well before they were the CIA?
Pigeons, they got used to fucking drop bombs at one point. You know, up to fruity shit. Maybe you could sort of program a fucking porcupine to learn Morse code, right?
MK Ultra a porcupine.
But it wouldn't know that it knows Morse code or the concept of Morse code.
Just knows to tap in a certain sequence so he gets the biscuit.
Yeah. So, meeting a porcupine, shaking hands.
Hello, lovely to meet you.
With a porcupine.
Can you do the flamenco?
That is pretending to know Morse code means it understands the concept of Morse code. Means it knows what imitation is, and then is basically doing some next level fucking human shit, which is way more dangerous than the porcupine that actually knows Morse code. But what I'm trying to tell people here is, if you see a porcupine, if you see any animal that's faking knowing Morse code, be wary.
Yeah, you need to watch yourself around those. They are they're a risk
Wear
to your health
marigolds.
and mental well-being. Yeah, and a little face mask as well. Because if there's one thing that a porcupine that sort of believes it kind of knows Morse code but doesn't actually understand the concept of it is scared of, that's COVID. Terrified of it.
Yeah,
that's why they brought it in, because they were getting a bit too big for the boots, and they're like, well, I know what you're scared of because I programmed this into you. One of the things that's interesting about them is that it's actually considered, even though they're goblin-like, they're actually a type of fairy, not a goblin.
Okay.
So they're a fairy that resembles a goblin. But one of the more interesting things about them being a fairy is like they're more like a fairy as well, rather than like the fae, which I thought was weird and kind of interesting. Probably like I don't really know how to explain the difference really. Like the greys, for what the greys look like, that's more like the fae.
Yes.
That's what the fae would be considered to look like. That sort of simple-looking demon creature.
Yes.
Whereas a fairy isn't necessarily that. A fairy can be like just like miniature people,
with
but
wings
not like.
And shit.
No, they don't have to have wings. They can just sort of move interdimensionally or through the air without wings and propulsion. Just that it's a different type of creature that looks like a humanoid. But these are fairies from rocky and poison ivy filled areas, so that's where you tend to see a lot of these puckwudgies, where there's loads of rocks. So it's like an ugly one.
Yeah,
so it's like, I take on my surroundings.
Or people
like
have been
Leprechaun in the city.
People have been getting poisoned, knocking themselves out, and then being like, "Oh,
Fucking hell, that porcupine's having words with me. He
Fucking
keeps tapping
hell.
away on that wall.
Is he telling me to jump off that cliff? I've just fallen off already, son. I'm not doing it again.
One of the stranger things about these as well, in terms of like American cryptid and American folklore, is it's up there with things like the Champlain monster, which is, you know, the Lake Champlain. Like they're an American version of like a Loch Ness monster.
Oh, they have to copy everything, man.
Well, the Champlain monster's older, I think, but it's
Of course it is. Oh, it's America. It's been here longer.
It's one of the few. Well, one of the things about these is they've got quite a bit of history. They're up there with like the Firebird or whatever they were called, with the Native Americans. The Native Americans have had names for these apparently for hundreds of years, like a very, very long time. They're just now called in this area. They're called a pukwudgie.
Okay.
But they exist. The same creature exists in various regions of America, supposedly where Native Americans have lived, which I think is weird, because that makes the idea that there's a little Native American fella who passes down the tradition to his little Native American fellas, and he's like, look, the others, they've tried plying us with whiskey and casinos, and they've tried to bring in SARS, which is why we're scared of the face masks. But we have to watch them when they're wearing the face masks, because now they call it COVID, but it used to be SARS, and they tried to have us. But it turns out they're thick, right? Then they're not that clever. So what you got to do is speak to them from the darkness and the shadows, and dress as a porcupine, stalk them, follow them home, tap on the walls. Job's a good one. They're not going to move in. And it's just a thing that's passed along. Because imagine how much easier it was. Yeah, imagine how much easier it was to freak out people that lived in old style houses in America, like wooden houses. Just tapping on the walls of that, you'd hear that a lot easier than you would like brickwork.
Yeah, true.
Someone could be outside my house right now tapping on the bricks. I wouldn't have a fucking clue.
This is true.
But if I lived in a wooden house, I think I'd maybe notice a little more.
So is that why we don't have a problem with them in the UK?
It could be. We may just call them something else, and I've not discovered that yet.
Porcupines.
Another thing they do.
Hedgehogs.
We have hedgehogs, yeah.
We do have hedgehogs. Hedgehogs are like the fucking sound porcupine.
Yeah, I think Sonic did a lot of the heavy lifting for that.
I think hedgehogs do a lot of heavy lifting for that.
No, they're dirty, disgusting creatures, and you should never go anywhere near them or touch them. They're like biological weapons, essentially. A hedgehog is Mother Nature's biological weapon.
They've got a bit bacteria.
Bacteria, ticks, creatures that only really survive on hedgehogs because of the spikes, because nothing else can get to them. They're fucking horrible things, and they'll make you ill if you start messing about with them.
They're dead sound, though.
No.
I've saved a few. Without touching
there's a
them,
reason
I've
you
saved
see
a few.
them dead in this street.
Yeah, because they don't dodge cars.
No, it's because there's a team of well-paid people who work for the government who go about in the night and they make sure that they can't get to us. They keep us safe from them. There's actually there's a similar point, but very different. If you remember when I brought up that manifesto,
that little smile that came across your face.
I just remembered my manifesto, and there was a section on hedgehogs, and I think I did the maths to try and. I worked out using the statistics. I think they said there's like 17 years before hedgehogs are considered pretty much extinct in the UK.
Yeah, you were wondering how you could speed that up.
Yeah. It was
Explain
good.
to the people.
Oh, well, so basically what I did was I looked into reasons why hedgehogs can't breed, why they're struggling to repopulate the country and things like that. And then I came at it from the angle of, well, if we do more of this and we get government grants so that people can have more concrete bases on the fences and things like that, and we dig down that foundations around fences, hedgehogs won't be able to escape any garden they're in. They can only use the gates like people, and then we can basically funnel them and just stop them from shagging and stop them from being more of them.
But what you haven't thought about there, Jack, is like evolution itself. And what you're doing there is you're just weaning out the stupid ones, because the ones that manage to escape and then breed from the gardens will be the ones that understand that they have to use the gates like humans. And they're the only ones that will escape and breed. And you're going to create, essentially, like, you're going to have a Planet of the Apes situation, but with hedgehogs.
for doors.
Where they're
They
gonna
can't
rise
use guns,
up.
they can just use doors.
They're gonna rise up. Imagine if, like, it doesn't have to be that many. Imagine if, like, enough hedgehogs formed like a Roman tortoise formation. That's gonna. You've just said they're biological weapons.
They are.
Imagine if they all just spike shield up and just form like one big, just
Like a tumbleweed of hedgehogs.
yeah.
A
But
roaming tumbleweed.
a forever moving one, like a shifting one that's a constantly enveloping in on itself, and like there's just new spikes and new ticks and new
But all
diseases
them
coming to the
spikes-
surface constantly.
All the spikes, though, slapping off of people's windows and cars and floors, the porcupines will be going mental thinking they're getting messages.
They'll
So
be
then
like,
we end up with
shit, there's
America,
some rivals on the
gets big
block.
enough. Yeah, yeah.
The
like
ops
over
are here.
the water. Yeah.
The
Like,
fucking
the-
British are coming.
Quick, throw the tea into the water. We've got to prepare for them. It's thought, right, as well with puckwudgies, that they experienced a change in behaviour and they used to be a lot nicer,
Shit.
a more,
What pissed them off?
friendly. I don't have a clue.
At what point?
I imagine it was loads of people going, sort of the weirdest porcupine on my way home.
I'm not a fucking porcupine, mate.
Yeah, and it just
That's why
started
he's
to have
tapping
like
outside, because while the people are like, I saw this fucking mad porcupine while I was walking the dog, and he's like sat in the fucking kitchen window. Like, it wasn't a porcupine. Tell her it
Wait,
wasn't a porcupine.
I'm right here.
I'm real.
I am right here. Look at me now. Look at me. I look like Danny DeVito. I am here. I'm not a porcupine.
Come to this cliff.
Jump. Yeah. Come to your porch. Jump off the porch. Jump off. I've wrote down here. I don't know. I think this next bit's a bit of speculation on my part.
Oh,
But it
what?
says
Are you actually?
just
Whoa,
only
what
this
a
bit,
disclaimer
'cause
from
they
Jack.
follow you home, and I've put maybe they're horny, because a lot of the descriptions again seem a little bit similar to satyrs, which I keep bringing up every now and then in these over the past couple of months, which has been a bit of a theme since Schoolboy 9, the Schoolboy 9 episodes, satyrs. And they seem a little bit like a satyr, but without as much of the sexual reference and stuff. But
Right,
they still seem to follow.
you again.
The satyrs like the goat men who just want to get their end away, but for whatever reason
right,
they never do.
Okay, right.
But
So carry on.
they're constantly horny. And I'm just wondering, maybe they're horny.
Oh,
And
what
that's why they follow women and approach them in the dark.
Possibly.
Because as well, they know that the chances of getting their end away pretty slim. They're 2 foot tall. They look like a porcupine. They're dirty and scary and keep trying to make everyone kill themselves. Women, generally speaking, aren't really into most of those things. So they're like, well, but if we do it in the dark.
Maybe they're trying to fuck the dogs.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Maybe that's why the dogs are like growling at them.
Yeah, it's
Because
like
they're
fucking
like,
back up.
come here, son. He's got like candles. Imagine the scene that we painted earlier with the flamenco pigs, but now it's a small porcupine, human-esque man in a bush, and he's got like a bit like a Lady in the Tramp situation. He's got a table with a candle, and he's made what has he made? Goulash, I imagine.
Because it's like tin dog food, but fancy.
But posh, yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I just imagine the what's it called?
Puckwudgie.
Yeah, I imagine they would eat like hearty stews. They're out in the cold a lot.
Yeah. I think they're eating it out of a bark bowl and stuff like that.
Yeah,
as well.
in the bottom of a tree.
Yeah.
Or
From
something
the
like
poison oaks.
Yeah.
Poison oak bark. And they share it with the dog. The dog gets sick, and then it gets to like Florence Nightingale, the dog.
He
and the dog
damns
starts
the dog.
the dog falls for it, and it's like, oh, you looked after me when I was ill. I'll be good to you if you're good to me. Go on then. I know you really want to, so go on. I'll let you touch it just this once. And the Puckwudgie's there like, what do you mean just this once? You could have died from that poison oak. And the dog's like, what do you mean poison oak? You knew what you were doing. And then the dog starts, but this is all happening. And by the time the dog's angry, because they're speaking telepathically, of course, so that the owner don't catch on. And that's why the dog then starts going, because it's angry then. It's
getting angry, and then it actually gets vocal.
Yeah, because it's found out the Puckwudgie tricked it with this poison oak.
So what we've established from this is the Puckwudgie is actually like a little dog date rapist.
deviants. Yeah.
Fuck. I'm glad they're not. I'm glad we've just got hedgehogs. You said hedgehogs were
The
bad.
the Doberman arse pincher.
You said hedgehogs were bad.
They are.
Take that back now.
No, because a hedgehog harbours. A puckwudgie's not harbouring. A puckwudgie's doing its own thing. It's not a puppet for the ticks. It's not a puppet for the insects. And I imagine there's probably some nasty sort of parasites and worms in there as well.
Exactly.
In a hedgehog.
The hedgehog is merely an innocent bystander. That's just
No,
it's
the
been
hedgehog's
controlled.
into it.
It's part.
No, he
you
invites
reckon the
them in.
hedgehog's into it?
Yeah, he invites them in. He's lonely. Can't find any other hedgehogs because of all the bad garden design. So he can't meet them. So the parasites, so he starts talking to them and he's like, look, guys, yous want to move. I've got to keep looking. It's basically Ice Age.
I would
but
say
instead, Manny
that
is the hedgehog and all the other creatures are the parasites
I
living on
would
the hedgehog.
disagree, and I would say that we could see the parasites more as, how could we put it, settlers. And I would say that the hedgehog had no choice in the matter and would actually really like its back, and would really like its skin back to itself. But it hasn't really got a say because these little settler parasites are all over its back and are just eating away at everything and basically not giving it a chance to have what it's entitled to, which is itself.
And a bit of respite of an evening so it doesn't have to itch.
Yeah, and that's
that's why they're nocturnal. Because they're up all, they're just awake because they're so itchy and annoyed by them. So they just become sort of we think they're nocturnal because we only see dead ones at daytime. But in the daytime, they're just sort of moving in the dark, in the shadows, away from us.
Yeah,
Then at night time,
itchy,
they're like, we can
constantly
run.
itchy.
Yeah.
Because of the parasites.
Yeah. Well, a little PSA as well to finish up the Pugwudgie stuff for the listener. Little PSA. If one does follow you and it comes to your house and you want to get rid of it, what you've got to do is ignore it.
Is it?
Yeah. Dead easy cryptid to save yourself from.
You just got to fuck it off.
Yeah, just ignore it. It's not going to abduct you. It's not going to hurt you. It might blow darts at you if you go near the seaside. Yeah, it might fuck your dog and it might try and make you kill yourself if you go near a cliff. Stay clear of cliffs for a little while if you're being followed by one. Which is a good advice if you're being followed by anyone or anything.
Yes,
probably don't go towards a cliff. You're very much backing yourself into a corner if you do that with a book, would you? There's only one way out of it. And we just ignore them. That's what the advice was on the website.
Okay, cool. I feel like that's not going to be an issue at all in my life, but if I'm ever in Massachusetts, I'll keep an eye out for a porcupine-looking thing. I'll call it a date rapist, and then I'll ignore it.
And all of the locals would be like, what the fuck is this guy on about? If you're just pointing at a porcupine, like that meme where they're pointing across the table and then the cat's looking back.
Yes.
Where they're at the dinner table, but it's a porcupine. It's just your head going, I'm going to make this meme. I'm going to use it to advertise the show. Just you pointing across the table going, it's a date rapist. And the porcupine going, you what?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll get the account banned for writing date rapist on a meme.
Most likely.
Which is a shame.
You said that with far too much vigour. They're like, I'd like to do it more often.
I miss being able to, like, the chance of putting weirder shit online. It's a bygone time.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm very nostalgic for when you used to just be able to bully a stranger on Twitter with no repercussions. I don't know if you are.
No, I used to. That was all I ever had Facebook for.
and harassing people on buy and sell pages.
Yes.
That's how I was already doing that, and then I thought I might as well advertise me dead rats on here. And then I was like, oh, well,
Your art form paved way for your income.
yeah, basically,
Yeah.
my self-expression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be. What would you? You'd be nothing without.
No, I would be a cyber bully, Jimmy.
Yeah, but you'd be nothing if it wasn't for the cyberbullying.
No, yeah, that's very true.
You would never have got your footing in life.
No.
People don't consider that. The formative years of being on either side of a bit of minor bullying, especially virtual, Nowadays,
especially when you've been on
this is
both
the thing,
sides,
right?
when you've been on the physical receiving end and then the cyber giving end. You know,
Yeah.
I can really give it back to them here, and there's nothing they can't hit me.
It's a brilliant way of the system works flawlessly. Nothing. Modern Warfare 2 lobbies, I swear to God, the years of those lobbies, I bet suicide rates for males were so low because everyone managed to get their anger and their stress out
Well, you
at
say
each
that.
other, and no one was listening to each other. It was
You
fine.
say that. No, you say that, innit? Well, that's why suicide rates were low, but maybe it was because of Modern Warfare 2, but maybe it's because everybody was inside and they weren't being lured to cliffs by puckwudgies.
You raise a very good point. You raise a very good point. I would say it's because they all were allowed to call each other worse than shit. And words I'm definitely not putting on a Spotify episode or any other episode.
No.
But it was cathartic, and it was bonding, and it was uniting, and people understood.
Why you were saying it.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
He just made me fuck up a 19 kill streak. Of course I'm allowed to say that.
I nearly got a nuke and ruined the game for everybody, but he ruined the game for me.
Much like the kill streaks in the game, the kill streaks count for insults as well. And the more damage someone does to you or impacts on you in some way when you're on a kill streak, the insult grows and gets worse. 3 kills, someone kills us when I've got 3 kills on a game. 5? Oh, dickhead. 10? Fucking can't believe he's doing that. 20? Big bleeps.
But then you've got like a multiplier within there as well, though, I would imagine. I did a little multiplier. So say if you was 8 kills, but it's from a grenade that's been thrown over a building from the other side of the map.
Yeah.
That's bringing in the word a little bit sooner.
See, the thing is, right, sometimes there'd be negative multipliers as well, because like if it was like a 6 shot or something like that I didn't see coming from anywhere, I'd be like, whoa, all right.
Yeah, fair play.
If the calling card, the name, the emblem, or anything else gave away the fact the player was French, pooh, everything's off the table. When it came to gaming, I was never racist with my insults, but apart from against French people.
You just wrote them down in a little book. That's a great one. Oh, they wouldn't like that.
Just had a dictaphone. I'd mute my mic. I'd say it in the dictaphone, and then I'd unmute my mic and be like, "Yep, sound no worries, lads. Back in the game. Let's go."
And if you want to hear the recordings of those dictaphones, join the Patreon. Patreon.com/truthseeking, where Jimmy will be recording special shows.
Imagine I go away tonight and record an hour of like 15-second bursts of mad fucking slurs, and then like gaps. Just content.
It's just
and then,
loads of button pressing.
Yeah.
And heavy breathing.
Fuck's sake. Bleep. Pause. I think you got anything Christmas related to sign off with, Jack?
Don't kill yourself.
Fucking.
Because it's Christmas.
Yeah.
A lot of people try to kill themselves at Christmas. So if you are going to do it at a different time of year to keep people on their toes, I suppose.
Keep on
but
the
maybe
toes.
Don't do it at all.
Don't keep clogging up the fucking... Because, I mean, if you're going to top yourself...
Don't mention us in the note, either.
Yeah. Or maybe do. Any publicity is good publicity, after all.
I don't know.
It would turn heads, if nothing else.
Well,
your OnlyFans
listening.
might go up, which would be worrying. But if you're going to... we don't want you... The roads are already busy, man. Don't attract attention. No one wants to deal with your shit on Christmas. There's already enough hassle going on. So...
Yeah. No one's enjoying themselves.
Yeah,
one's
that's
where
it.
They want to
that's
be.
the thing you've got to know. Right now, you might be feeling alone. You might be like, I'm with the family. I'm back home. I'm back to a place that I've never felt a part of. Like, I'm in this town or this city where I've never felt I belong. That's why I moved. And then you're feeling like no one else could possibly be feeling like this. I'm the only one. I should be ashamed. I've got everything I could ever want. That's it. I'm so selfish. I'm such a cunt. I shouldn't be here. And you start necking that. Everybody feels like that.
Yeah, because you've got to think about it this way.
Do your fucking bit. Do your fucking bit. You're not here for you. This isn't your time. You shouldn't be happy. You should be happy when you go back in a few days' time and you get to go, fucking hell, that was a stressful
Another
day.
year out the
When
way.
you're back in the place you actually live, and with the people that you actually want to live with, and you go, whew, what we doing for New Year? Then let's get absolutely fucked, because that was fucking a hassle. That's your time. This time now, fucking do your
Christmas
bit.
time isn't anybody's time. It's all pretend. So let's say you go back to your parents' house. You're going back to your parents' house for Christmas because you need to be with the family. The family want you there. Now, you break down the family. Maybe that's just your mum and your dad. Your mum doesn't want to be there with your dad at Christmas. She wants a break from him. She wants to be in a hotel with some young lad from 4 doors down hanging out the back of her. And your dad wants to be at home, yes. He doesn't want you there or his wife there. He wants to be alone in a darkened room with a tub of E45, going at himself like a lunatic.
With a gram,
no one's doing what they
bag
want.
of Jack Daniels.
Yeah. No one's happy. No one wants to be doing it. We've all been tricked into doing it by decades and decades of Tom Hanks films and the like.
It's epitomised by the fact that we eat turkey, which everyone knows is shit.
Yeah, no one enjoys it. No one eats sprouts.
Even pick
if sprouts were nice, we would eat them the rest of the year.
Now
but we don't.
I hate sprouts, and I have done for years, but then I've had nice sprouts since and had them cooked properly, and not in a roast or anything, in like salad. And they're actually kind of banging if you do them properly. It's just we've been brainwashed by years of absolutely dead shit sprouts.
By pissed chefs, pissed cooks.
Cooked in a bad way by either your ma or your granny or a shit chef in a pub who's just gone, I boil them.
Think about another day as well where it's like, where if you thought to yourself, oh, it's 5 o'clock, mum's hammered. You're not saying it in that tone.
No.
If that's just any other Wednesday, you're like, oh, it's 5 o'clock, mum's hammered, looking forward to tea. No, you're not. It's going to be a terrible tea.
It's
going
potato
to be
waffles and fish
it's going to
fingers
be
again.
Angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you've got to go and do your homework crying.
And
you've got to get yourself ready for school tomorrow. And you're 6.
And we're grateful that you're listening to this show, dear 6-year-old.
But what we need you to do now is steal your Mars card, sign up to the Patreon. I think we brought some festive cheer there. What do you want off Santa for Christmas?
Maybe Roller Coaster Tycoon on the Switch.
Oh.
Because it's just come out and I've been interacting with Roller Coaster Tycoon on TikTok. I've got a blue tick on TikTok. I don't know if people know. That's actually very fucking difficult to get. And no one wants to give me free stuff. Nobody. No, I thought, get a blue tick. Oh, it'd be great. Loads of fucking job offers and opportunities and that. I've had the only offer I think I've ever really had, apart from that thing I did for a phone company, which I'm contractually, at the start of these shows, actually, when Truth Seeking started, I was contractually obligated to never speak of it and say what it was for. I did that. That was the only thing. Then Madame Tussauds got in touch, or the Tower of London, got in touch, offered me a job. I didn't want to go to London. I hate it. So I really highballed them on an offer. To be the taxidermist at the Tower of London for a day for a load of filming opportunities and stuff like that.
That would have actually been sick. Yeah,
it sounded awful with the thing they sent me, and the contract I got sent was mental.
Oh, really? Please go into it.
I said to them, look, I highballed them, and I think I said, look, you pay me. I think I asked for like 6 or 7 grand. And then I said, I'll do it for that price, under the condition I can wear my own and Fat Pete's Prince clothes in all of the footage to advertise my own stuff. And I didn't hear back. And that was after a lot of, is the word delegation? Where you go back and forth went back and forth for about a month. I gave them that offer and then didn't hear back off them ever again. But they wanted me to do stuff that I didn't really want to do. I didn't really want to be interviewing the random people in the public, going, what do you think of the insides of this dead animal? And presenting it to them. That's a crazy person's thing to do.
You are a crazy person, Jack.
I am. I understand that I'm not right, and that there's probably an underlying problem. But I know, even I'm aware that, like, socially speaking, most people don't want to be confronted with the innards of a creature.
Yeah, never
you know
a
what I
true
mean?
word spoken. This is
Yeah.
You're sounding very unlike Jack right now.
Business junk.
Yeah,
Proper, money junk. But the fucking
$7,000 Jack.
Yeah,
£7,000 man.
Yeah. For a day's work, imagine. But it would have meant I'd had to go to London, and I would be happy
Mate,
if
I'd
I
have
never
fucking
go to
put
London
you up.
ever again.
I'd have
I imagine you would have done, and I appreciate that, but I fucking hate it there.
For
It's
a
horrible.
grand, I would have. I've been like, yeah, sorry, mate, it's £1,000 a night. You're well looked after, though. I'll make sure you're well looked after.
And then what was the other fucking? Oh, so I've been trying little bits, and I thought, and Roller Coaster Tycoon answered me on their video, and I thought, they'll have seen the little blue tick here. Maybe they'll say, "Here's a code, so you can download it, put a thing on about it online." Fuck all. I said, I might treat myself to this at Christmas, and they went something along the lines of, "I hope you do," which is what I would say.
Yeah, of course it is.
Do you know what I mean?
They've had you at your own game there.
Yeah, innit? I imagine they might have gone, "Ooh, someone with a blue tick's interacted. Let's have a look at his page. Oh, look at this. Oh, he's had nearly 7 million likes on his videos. Oh, let's look at how many plays his video gets. Oh, he gets 200 plays on each video. This guy must have posted 30,000 videos." I think it probably went something like that.
Most likely, yeah.
And they thought, you know what? No, we won't give him that. But yeah, never get any little Christmassy offers or out like that. What are you asking Santa for Christmas?
Besides, obviously, the same thing I ask for every year, which is world peace.
It's a waste.
Yeah.
Someone else will ask for it.
No, I do it. I don't do it for anyone else's benefit but my own.
Oh, because you got to bet on it.
No, it just makes me feel better. At the end of the year, I can be like, well, I tried my hardest. I asked Santa for world peace again for Christmas. He didn't deliver, but I tried, and I'll ask again next year.
I like the idea. He gets it. He opens it up, and he goes, looks at a load of the elves, and he's like, they could never do this. And he's just waiting for one smart elf to come.
All the elves are building
a diplomatic elf.
All the elves are building intercontinent.
Yeah, IBM.
Yeah. Ballistic missiles.
There's like loads of other people saying, "Oh, please just kill them."
Yeah,
they're doing our heads in.
There's a lot of letters from Israel here that are really wishing for a shed load of nukes. Get busy, elves. Well, how the fuck do I make world peace? Can't fucking package that up in a box, can I? But I sure can make a load of rounds for these AK-47s. Now, those are some physical entities. Apart from that, fucking nout, mate. Do you know what I'd like? New pair of trainers, mate. If I'm going to be honest with you, I ain't got a fancy answer. I've not got anything funny. I need new pair of trainers. Me trainers.
I didn't think what I said was funny.
Yeah,
if we're going down that route. I don't know if that was a dig, dear listener.
I exclusively wear Air Max, as a trainer.
Is it like an autistic thing or as a fashion choice?
Bit of both.
Okay.
It's a northern thing, but it also heavily fits with the tism.
I've bought the exact same pair of trainers 2 or 3 times.
Mint. I've done that once.
And coat. I think I did. I don't know if I told about this on a show. I bought a coat, the exact same coat as what I was wearing that day in the shop.
Unbelievable.
And the woman behind the till looked at me and she was like, "Do you want a bag for this?" I went, "No, I'm going to put it on now." And she went, "Okay, well, would you?" She changed the tone completely. Went, "Oh, would you like me to cut the label off for you?" I went, "You know what, love? I'd love that. Yeah, saves me having to bite it off and rip the coat. Thank you." And then she cut the label off. I took my coat off in front of her, emptied the pockets, popped them on the side, put this new coat on, which is exactly I thought was exactly the same coat. It turns out the sleeves are maybe a 1/4 or a 1/5 of an inch shorter, which does my fucking head in.
Oh, is it fucked you off? Was the other one perfect?
Oh, yeah, the other one was perfect. The sleeves, on the other one, the sleeves came just a bit longer than the wrist. On this one, from when I got it, that's why I liked it, because it was a little bit too big. Whereas this one, the XXL was, the sleeves were like to me base of my fingers, and then the XL just short of my wrist, which makes me think there's a labelling issue with these coats.
Yeah,
if I'm
possibly.
honest. Yeah, but they all had the same thing. And they've got little push buttons in the pockets, which I really don't like and I wanted to rip out. But I took that coat and shoved it straight in the bin outside of Sports Direct, which I
Nice.
never normally do. Normally, I have to sort of filter in the new coat, like you're putting in fresh water into a fish tank.
Yeah.
And you got to siphon it in
Drip
a little,
it in a little bit.
Yeah, I'll wear it for a couple of
Adjust.
hours in the morning. Yeah, and then I'll wear my other coat. Or I'll wear it under my other coat. And then I don't have to wear the other coat after a while. But I couldn't wear both of these coats because they're both quite fleecy. Basically, it's workwear, as in like what you'd wear on a site if you were working at sort of like 0 to 2 degrees. This is what you would wear. But I wear that for like summer, spring, autumn and winter.
That's grim.
Oh, mate, it had never been cleaned. I worked out how long I'd had it. I'd had it since 2019. Never been washed. Didn't know until I was taken off. I looked at it at the inside and I said to my missus, I don't think this has ever been washed. And she went, no. No, it's not. It's not been washed.
I really worry for your lass sometimes.
She's sound. She's done all right.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.